Hey team, how are we doing? So ideally, based on those last 4 principles, it's important for you to come up with an intention. Like, this is what I'm going to change with my nourishment. This is what I'm going to commit to with my movement. This is how I'm going to guarantee a good sleep and recuperation time. And this is how I'm going to keep myself present and attuned and focused on what I'm trying to create in my life, while still making space for all of those non-negotiables that we have, like work and family and children if you have children and those sorts of things. And so I'm a realist. You know, I love the term MED, minimum effective dose. What we try to start everyone on is a minimum effective dose of what I think is going to be important for them to get well and heal. Anything more you can do than that, we encourage. But I also encourage to go slow. While we're going to set up our ideal calendar today, we need to start by, as I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, in terms of what our intention is going to be. So for me, if we look about presence and attunement, movement, recuperation, and nourishment, presence and attunement, I know that, and this is why we're using move, breathe, meditate, because the truth is, the movement part is that 15-20 minutes per day. The breath work is really about presence and attunement. The breath work is fantastic at shutting off our thinking brain and then having that time to really sit in deep space for ourselves. This is what allows us to reflect on who we are and where we're going and what we're doing and what might be getting in the way. And so the breathing and the meditation here is another anywhere from 15 to kind of 25 minutes at the absolute max is what I would be choosing for myself. If you're honestly at sort of 10 to 15 of movement here, and then you've only got 10 to 15 over here, and you're doing 25 minutes a day, I'm also okay with that. If that's all you have for now, that's okay. Please don't let a negative thought process of, I can't do this, or I don't have enough time. Just use what you have. Use what you have, and hopefully some of the other ideas I'm going to have in here are going to help serve you as we go. Recuperation, for me, is the commitment to get 8 hours sleep. I know that if I'm in bed at 9, and I do 9 to 5 in bed, that's huge. Most of the time for me, it'll probably end up being 9:30 to 5:30. It's just how life goes. But I know at 5:30, I've got about 45 minutes. Not every day, but a couple of days. And I know that can serve me well on, say, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. On those work days, I can carve out a bit of time for myself in the morning. Nourishment, for me, I like paleo. Realistically, I just want to eat real food, plants and animals. I try to stay away from anything processed, and that includes even stuff like pasta. It is technically processed. Pete here shares different views. Shannon here has different views. I find that's what works for me. I feel energized when I do it. It makes sense to me to eat that way, and I feel good about it. And so that's what I'm going to choose for myself. So this is our intention part. I'm trying to keep it super clean, super easy. I know if I get my 8 hours, I know that if I do my move, breathe, meditate each day, and that if I can find any extra time, doing a 10-minute breathing practice. If you're looking for stuff like that, please let us know. We have a library of things that we can share with you. This is the intentional component of it. Get clear on what you want. Make it easy, make it simple. If you can't sleep more than kind of 6 hours, it's probably not a smart idea to start off with 9. We want to choose achievable things and stuff that isn't going to overwhelm us in the process and we end up giving up altogether. Alrighty? I want you to set a solid intention. I want you to write them down. I've tried to make it really easy with Move, Breathe, Meditate. I think it ticks 3 of those 4 boxes already. And just being intentional with your food, making those changes if that needs to happen. You know, if you're just getting takeout and you can just stop doing takeout, I think that can even in itself be a huge step in the right direction. This is the intentional part. Next, we're going to plug it into the calendar. Alrighty, I'll see you in the next video. Let us know if you have any questions. Feel free to drop us an email back once again. Okay, take care.